one of the beauties of this system is that it does in fact go live to YouTube. At the end of it, we get an HD recording, which is something you don't get when you're live on Facebook, because Facebook stopped that. Anyway, good evening, everybody from the UK. This is myself and Roland Millwood. Good evening, Roland.
Good evening, Stephen. Nice to see you.
And it's good to see you as well. And thank you for the past half an hour, really, when I've been trying to get this system going, and we've had a little bit of fun. So I've got a new link, which I could. That's not it. Oh, right. Okay. Let's just carry on. If people find us, if you're watching us live, then thank you for watching. This is just a test. What we're originally going to do was, or I originally planned to do, was to get 8 people on screen. We're 6 short of that, aren't we, Roland?
Maths would say so. Yeah.
I mean, we've got space.
Tisha's on live chat here. Is Tish around? Can she come into this?
I can. Right. Okay. I can actually reply from here, and I can put some text on.
What's this crown you've got now, Stephen? Have you become the king?
I am the leader. And that's basically just for this show. And I'm just going to move that and send that to live, and I'm going to put another bit of text in. And bring that down here. Okay, so that people know who we are. So it's now showing on the screen who we are. If you're watching on YouTube, then you'd be able to see it. I think I'm taxing the system going out to YouTube. Trish, multitasking is Tish. I wish I could multitask. I'm just at the other end of man flu, which I'm grateful for, because
it's not possible. It's not possible.
Yes, it is. I don't know. I mean, it's one of these things that we men have got to go through occasionally, and come out the other side, which is good. I'm just trying to find. I've lost a little bit here because I no longer have link. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy let's see if we go for it, because we've got this working, got it going so far, is I'm going to copy the link now into LVS 17, and I'm definitely enjoying the new link on the new link. So
now, Tisha's bragging now. Triple tasking, that is just too much.
It is. I mean, you're putting this to shame. Well, me to shame, not necessarily Roland, because I can't think
showing off.
Yeah. Yeah, it's hopefully somebody from LVS 17 will respond and join us. But for the moment, I mean, I'm loving this LightStream and the fact that you get high definition video out of it. It means that when like when we did the Wiltshire Business Club interviews, the content was good and everybody who came on the shows was brilliant. But at the end of it, the video came from Facebook, which means that the quality it's good, but it's not the best.
No, it's what they want it to be. Yeah.
Yeah, whereas the quality we've got from this system going direct to YouTube is high definition. And that means that when we take the video away, you can repurpose it. So
now you've told me that, Stephen, I should have known before so I could put my makeup on.
Oh, right. Okay. It's high definition. It's only 720. We're both safe.
Okay. We don't want to scare children and animals, you know.
So it could start sort of in October, a high definition Wiltshire Business Club interviews.
Sounds good. Yeah, let's get that.
once I've had a bit more practice. Because what I would like to do, I mean, I'm happy now what I went wrong before. I just had a Windows update and I tried to push this system too far. I'm watching my processor at the moment, and my processor is chirping. It's sort of bouncing between 90 and 100%. So I'm going to have to watch that, because they are supposed to be lowering the CPU usage, which would be helpful.
Yeah.
Perhaps I need a new PC, but then again,
an excuse. I'm sure Angelica will let you have some.
Actually, I've got to give due to TalkTalk, because I've now got a 5 megabit upload, which has made life totally different. Because it means that you do get the quality in the hosting shows is vastly improved. Because I was struggling, because the minimum you can use is 1.5, and I was going between 1.4 and 1.7, which meant that I kept coming in and out of focus, which is no good at all. So with the update from TalkTalk and the new super fast, well, it's not super fast. I mean, our friend John Upton has got a gigabit. He's very lucky. It does make all the difference as the internet speed.
You definitely, it's the upload speed that's the criteria when you're broadcasting. It's very important.
Indeed, it is. It's the key figure. I'm going to edit the post and just.
Interestingly, for those on broadband, the upload speed is normally quite restricted by your provider, and you have to ask them to increase it.
Oh yeah. This throttling, because they don't have to. They just throw a switch, don't they? Technically, and we sort of have to put up with the fact that we could get better if we paid more.
That's what it comes down to. Yeah. Would you like our super service or our standard? But they don't tell you about the super one until you find out the one you've got doesn't really perform very well.
Well, no, that's true. But we've very few choices really, in terms of service providers, because at the end of the day, they're all going back to BT, aren't they?
Yeah, it goes down the same line, doesn't it? If the line's no good outside, that's what you're going to get.
Yeah. There's no way around that. No way to improve that. How's your football team doing?
Well, we will not mention that too much.
All right. Okay, I'll talk about. Okay, that's fine. I'll take over. We'll talk about Burnley.
Conference League beckons at this rate. Put it that way.
Oh dear.
Yes. We've got a manager now who's got the worst win rate of any manager ever employed by the club, and is still there.
How many games have you had? Because you've got to at least 4 games before you can sack the manager.
Oh no! Well, he came in last season and got us relegated, and now we're firmly down near the bottom, or at the very bottom of the table already. And he's changed virtually all but 3 players in the entire squad, so they're all his now. So he's got no excuses whatsoever.
There's a guy who's just left Crystal Palace who's looking for a job.
I know, yeah, it would be good. Mind you, I watched them on Saturday, Crystal Palace, and they played quite well. They were unfortunate not to win. So having got the sack after that, it wasn't really very fair.
No, that was a 3 points. As the manager Sean Dyke said, that was 3 points we were lucky to get.
Yes, well, Sean that's one of our ex-players, Sean Dyche. He's an ex-Chesterfield player.
See the connections. I mean, I'm a Burnley lad, born and bred.
Yes, Sean's a good guy. He's a good guy. Yeah,
he is, and because he was sort of headhunted, wasn't he, during the close season?
Yeah,
and he turned people down. Were Palace one of them? I'm not sure. Not sure.
Might have been.
Yeah. So he can't do football.
Yeah, he knows his players. He knows what they're good at, and he plays a style to make it work. And that's it. Yeah.
Yeah, and well, that's you don't want more than that, do you? I mean, basically, what you want to do is you want to stay in the Premier Division, beat the top teams occasionally, beat the teams in the middle of the table a bit more than that, and
you're safe.
win again. Yeah.
The money
You save
comes in,
40.
you build it up as a proper business. You don't go mad. You can't get into debt. You just build it up nicely.
Yeah.
And it works.
Yeah. Well, that's it. I mean, you need 40 points to stay up, and we've got 7 in 4 games. So
yeah, well on target. Better than last year.
Definitely better than last year. I mean, the run up to Christmas is not a good period for Burnley, traditionally. So it's good. Anyway, cricket. Shall we go into cricket then if we can't talk?
Cricket? I don't know much about cricket. Has the season finished?
No, it's not. We've still got rain. It's still the cricket season. And we've still got some matches going. Okay. So football, cricket, Formula One.
Formula One. I don't follow that very much. I find it a little bit cars going around the track, a little bit samey. Although I have seen Mark Webber's Formula One car, his winning car today.
Oh, brilliant!
Oh yes, went down to Sparkford for the Haynes Motor Museum. Spent quite a few hours down there, and they've got a little display dedicated to Mark Webber, and he's kindly loaned them the car that he won in, which is very good. The Red Bull. Excellent museum, that car museum. It's getting up there, rivaling really Bewley now. It really is fantastic what they've got there. And what's more is when you buy a ticket, it lasts for 12 months, so you can keep going back.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah, it's very good. So I highly recommend it. Anybody in the going to Yeovil area, Sparkford, little village outside, look out for the Haynes Motor Museum. It is the same Haynes that makes all those Haynes motor manuals.
Right. Okay, now it rings a bell.
Yeah, not so many anymore because people don't service their own cars very easily anymore, so they make other books. But Haynes, very good. Great collection of cars going right back over 100 years old, right to one or two fairly recent ones. So a good collection of Ferraris, good collection of all sorts of stuff, Rolls and Bentleys and, Lagondas, all kinds of stuff there. Even Back to the Future DeLorean. Got one of those.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So good collection of all sorts of stuff. Wow. Morris Minors, Cortinas, Mexicos, Escorts, Yeah, brilliant. Motorbikes, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of cars.
Would you send me a link afterwards? Then we can see if we can check it out.
Yeah, it's well worth going. Just Haynes Motor Museum.
Right.
HMI.
Okay.
Yes, Haynes Motor Museum. Yeah. Brilliant place.
Yeah, Tish has just said this is like B4B, Blubbing for Britain, Thursdays at 10 o'clock. But this is a Wiltshire. This is Wiltshire. We're both in Wiltshire.
We should put on a special accent for her, shouldn't we?
Well, I can't. I've no chance because my accent is Lancashire and Cumbria. So
mine's Derbyshire. If I slip back into it.
Yeah, and the regional accents in the UK are many.
They are. I was up in Derbyshire last week, so that was quite nice. For a few days.
Well, I mean, I get the same when I go back to Lancashire. You hear the Lancashire lilt and you feel back home. Yeah, you've forgotten the accent. You forgot what it sounds like because you've been listening to people in Wiltshire.
That's right.
And you've forgotten. And the accent is a welcome home.
It is. You've got to remember, in Derbyshire, you can miss out the word "the." It doesn't exist.
Okay.
You have to get in car.
Yep. A bit like Polish.
Just miss out the word "the." It's surplus to requirements. And blabbing for Wiltshire. Okay. Stephen, laugh out loud. Yeah. Yes. I agree. I said, yeah.
Well, I wish YouTube would actually save the comments because that's priceless.
Yes. The audience can make the show. As Terry Wogan found out, it was the audience that made his show, really. Gave him the material.
Oh, yeah, true. Yeah. And the guests. Michael Parkinson as well.
Absolutely. Well, without guests, where would he be?
Indeed. I tonight, Roland, I will be talking to myself.
On your own, having a chat.
Oh dear.
Well, there you go. So where is Tish from? Is she from America by the looks of it? Yes.
Tish is in America. She's she's part of the Blubbing for Britain set because Tish joins us at 5 a.m. every morning on the east coast of the USA, and he's part of the team really. There's 4 on screen, and Tish watching and prompting and promoting, and we're a team.
Excellent.
And it's been like that virtually since Blowing for Britain began. And I would connect with Tish because Tish is a font of knowledge and supports everybody who's live broadcasting.
So,
right, well,
success then.
Okay, and Tish is in Chicago.
Chicago, the Windy City.
Yeah. I'm just glad that
not as windy as further south. Yeah.
Everybody we know in Florida is safe.
Good.
Because that was, I mean, that's one of the things about living in the UK. We get bad weather, but we don't get extremes, do we?
No. Usually fairly safe on that front. Right, Stephen, I must leave the show now.
Okay.
Crack in, mate. Good
Thank you, Roland. Thanks for joining. Take care.
I'll
see you again soon.
See you soon. Yeah. Bye. Bye, everybody.
Right. I'm going to go live, and it should be in a minute that when I go to the stream, it is just me, and hopefully the stream output will refresh. Right, okay, and good day, TVSN World. Thanks for joining us. This is one of a series of test broadcasts which we'll be carrying out on LightStream, and just give me a moment. And you should still be able to hear me as I switch screens. Right, okay, and yes, thank you for the explanation, Tish. So I'm now on the screen myself, just powered by LightStream. Yeah, I mean, I'm loving this technology, and I can see that YouTube is a way to go and get involved. David, hello. If you want to join me for a moment, please do. I'll post a link. I think I've got it. If you don't have a moment, there's no incorrect answer to this. But if you have a moment, please do pop in. If you haven't, I didn't recognise the name. So there you are. I'm looking forward to Monday again, because that was quite a show. And that was quite a show. I'm just going to see. Okay, well, it's just me. No problems on that. Right, okay. I'm trying to get a gang of people together to do right, okay. And David is on his iPad, so not yet. They are working on a version, but I'm sure they'll get there. I'm sure they will. So I'm enjoying LightStream. Thank you for joining me today. If you have any questions, yeah, I'm looking forward to everybody. I think we've got a plan now, which is brilliant. And a group of people, because what happened was that your friends and my friends came together, and sort of we got 3 sets of people. We got the people from the UK, people from the States, and the people from Belivers all joining in together, and that's what made for a good atmosphere and a good show. And this it's something that you try and get. You can't force it though; it comes naturally, and that's what the whole show on Monday was. And Tish, you're on iPad watching. That's brilliant. It's actually being able to join the show from an iPhone and an iPad, which is the bit that's missing at the moment. Hopefully that will, as I say, that will change. Shows tomorrow. Tish, Loving for Britain, is at the usual time. And at 12 p.m. Eastern, it's myself, and it's yeah, bringing them together, bringing the networks together. David, I agree. At 12 p.m. Eastern, it's Grow Your Live Tribe, and that should be an interesting show because what we're doing, I'll tell you a story. We're taking BeLive in 5 as a brand, which means we've got a Facebook presence, and we've got myself and David on Monday, we've got myself, Tina, Tuesday, we've got Adair on Wednesday, myself and Tina on Thursday, and myself and Bridgetti on Friday. So we've got 5 shows a week, all going through BeLive in 5. All at 12 p.m. Eastern, apart from Wednesday, which is at 1:30 a.m. Eastern, because Adair is in Australia. But now we started a Twitter account, and going back when I first went on Twitter, if you followed somebody, they followed you back, and then over a period of time, that's gone down, and now, sort of a couple of years ago, if you followed somebody, it was a 50% chance they would follow you back. Now, I would say there's a less than 25% chance. Okay, David, take care. See you again soon. There's a less than 25% chance of getting someone to follow you back. So very hard work building a brand these days, but we're going to stick at it, and hopefully we'll grow our Facebook and our YouTube and our Twitter over the coming weeks. Tish, thank you for joining me. It's been a pleasure as usual. Take care, and I'll see you in the morning. I'm off to get a Lemsip and a good night's rest, and I should be back refreshed in the morning. See you again soon. Bye for now.